Hello, this is Ben Ames. I'm senior news editor with DC Velocity magazine, and we're here at MODEX 2024 in Atlanta on day one, Monday. Today we have come by the SICK AG booth, and I'm standing with Bruce Muir, who's the Director of Industry Management. Bruce, thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you so much for coming by. Really appreciate the opportunity.
So to start us off, maybe you can give us an idea of what SICK does and what sort of services you guys provide for the people at the show here.
Absolutely. As you know, this is mostly a logistics show, logistics, consumer goods, things like that. And this is going to be one of the best attended shows that we have on record. We have people walking around looking for all different types of technology solutions. So that's kind of what we do is we provide technology into the automation space. Things like barcode scanning, sensing of all kinds, safety is one of the things we're known best for. And we're here to show all the new solutions that we have. It's a little departure for us this year. We're really focusing mostly on solutions and how solutions can be used in the logistics business. And so we have all kinds of great things to show.
Very good. Let's get into it then. There's some examples maybe of what you might be showing here at the booth if somebody came by. What do we have behind us?
So this is we're showing how technology can help eliminate missorts. As the industry moves to a more of an e-commerce based system, packaging is drastically changing. So in this case, we have so many more bags. If you think about if the front of your house looks anything like mine after the Amazon guys leave, I have bags like this all over the place. It's a whole different paradigm, way more difficult to convey and sense and singulate than previously. So in this particular booth, we're showing how our scanning equipment can tell if you have one box or two. If things are overlapped, and because if you imagine, if you scan one of these boxes in a normal operation and not the other, then the other box goes for a ride and ends up somewhere where it's not supposed to be. So we have vision algorithms and in a color line scanning environment, and we can tell if you have one box versus or more.
Very cool. Thank you. And there's some other items here in the booth that we can take a look at as well?
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a walk. And now we're in a different part of the SICK booth. Bruce, maybe you could tell us what we have behind us this time.
Certainly. In this one, we're showing how you can integrate different technologies into a barcode scanning environment. So a typical barcode scanner would just read barcodes and that's it. But as technology changes, radio frequency identification, RFID, and we also have a dimensioner on this booth as well. But we're showing how you can have barcode scanning, RFID scanning, and dimensioning all in the same technology. That's right. And I think what we'll find is there's many retailers that are starting to drive RFID both through their distribution center as well as on the retail side, and so more and more we're having to integrate RFID into that same infrastructure.
So you can collect a whole lot of information with all those three variables. Does it work for any specific type of inventory? Is there some sweet spot for it?
Well, there's places where it's used more often than others right now, but it is really gaining a lot of ground in the industry. If you can imagine, right now we have to have line of sight to a barcode in order to be able to scan it. Well, RFID doesn't work that way. You can scan anything in essentially the boxes tell you what they are without having to see the label. Not only that, but in like apparel type applications where we see it a lot, we can scan if there's a box full of 24 pants and we can read every item that's in the box, not only the box itself.
Really powerful.
Yes.
Gotcha. Very good. Let's look at another one. And now we have a third thing to look at in the SICK booth. Bruce, maybe you could tell us what are we seeing here in front of us?
This is our SICK Ident Gate. It's a pallet portal. And if you can imagine, as product moves into a distribution center, it's very important to post those goods immediately upon receipt, as well as to understand exactly what it is that you have and make sure that it's the right product at the right time in order to create much more transparency in your supply chain. So this is our pallet portal. This would sit right at the at a dock door, and as product is moved through, We use 1D and 2D barcode scanning technology, as well as RFID, and we can integrate all different types of technology for reading with a very modular system design and a direct host interface to your warehouse management system. So as the product comes in, it moves through your gate, we scan that product, we post it. We can automatically acknowledge advanced shipping notices. We can build manifests in real time on the way out, as well as check against what your inventory and shipping plan is to make sure that it's the correct product at the right time.
Awesome. A lot of useful information. And so just as a contrast from the other ones we were looking at, those would, the totes would flow through on a conveyor. Mm-hmm. It looks like this one would have a pallet jack, and yet a person would physically walk through the portal over there?
That's right. We're really focusing on the areas of the warehouse that aren't bounded by conveyor, places where free flow of goods still has the same level of track and trace requirements to make sure that you don't lose product and that you have complete transparency over your inventory at all times.
Got it. Crucial stuff. Well, really, Bruce, we appreciate having been here at the booth with the visit today. And just to wrap things up, if you could tell us, if people are here at the show and they want to come by and see this themselves, how can they find you on the show floor? And then also, maybe if they're watching from home, how can they find you online?
All right, great. We're here in Exhibit Hall B. Just come on over to 8039 and sick.com, sick.com. Awesome. Come see us anytime.
Great. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. This has been Ben Ames for DC Velocity here at MODEX 2024 on day one.